Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Guild Wars 1 Let's Play. You're here in Long Eyes Ledge to start one of the final quest chain, I believe, for the Ebon Vanguard. So it has to do with these people over here, so... At attention troops, intelligence reports that Rake Blazeclaw, one of the charr leaders, has been sighted fleeing to the southeast in an attempt to rally charr forces there. This is our opportunity to strike, removing Blazeclaw from the equation, prevents us one less formidable foe while sowing further confusion within the charr ranks. Chance you'll be on point for this mission. We'll be counting on your blade to see us through when we catch up with Blazeclaw. I already have a perfect plan. Find the charr and then stab him. Chance, the gods favor some with brains and brawn. You're not one of those, so blessed. Planning will be handled by our tactical officer, Jen Valenfield. Undoubtedly, this will be no simple pursuit. The charr will have traps waiting for us and others, and have Jen in the company. She's disarmingly adept at disarming traps. That's still funny, sir. Lastly, on rear guard, we have Brent Poltron. He is here because I have no other men at my disposal. How many times did I tell you it's brave, Brent Poltron? I mean, ready to guard your rear, sir. Here's our motley crew. Yes, well, be that as it may, please try to not abandon our unit or run away this time. The rear guard is the most dangerous task. I always take out the guy in the back first. You say that's why you put me there. I said no such thing. Everyone make yourselves ready. This will be our last chance to gather supplies while we can before setting off in pursuit. Move out. Okay, so in order to get this quest, you actually have to trigger that dialogue there, listen to it, and then you have to go find them out doing their mission. We're probably just going to do... I was debating whether I wanted to do the whole quest line or just part of it today. We're probably just going to do part of it today, kind of a shorter episode. In part because I want to do the rest of it on my main, but also because I think there's a lot of walking in this quest, so we might be chilling, as they say. I probably could have put on a running build, actually, now that I think about it. I don't think you actually have to kill anything for this quest, but... you know. Then you all wouldn't get such lovely views of the Ascalon countryside for the last time, because we're probably not coming back here. Sadly. I wish there was more to do in these areas. I know there's the dungeons, actually, and that is quite a bit of content to do, but I don't know. This game has a lot of really cool locations, and there's not a really good reason to spend a lot of time in any of them, and most of them. Excuse me, not any of them, but most of them. Which kind of stinks. It'd be cool if we had a reason to spend more time in a lot of these areas. I guess maybe if you check out the streams, we might be in this area if we're finishing up the Guam title. Whenever I decide to get around to that, it's on the list of stuff to do. But I got a lot of things on my list of games I want to play and stuff I need to do. I got 2 battle passes I'm working on in various games. I just started playing Borderlands with some friends. We have a new WoW season coming out on the 7th that I believe I mentioned in the previous episode. So I'm probably going to get back into WoW at some point. Maybe in like 2 weeks or something like that. I still have Genshin and Honkai going on. What to do. Want to play some Skyrim in my free time. Need to pick up my Fallout save again at some point. Okay, hopefully they're here this time, because last time I ran all the way over here and they weren't over here, so I actually have no clue how you're supposed to find this quest, by the way. So, because the quest only triggers after you finish the Ebon Vanguard story, so I guess you have to trigger, like, that dialogue and then just kind of hope you're coming this way to do the dungeon or something. It's one of the 2 dungeons that are down here in Sacnon Valley. Because, like... I don't know why else you would be heading down here. I guess maybe the idea is you pick up the quest while you're vanquishing for the title, which is called, I believe, where is it? Something North Master, isn't it? Pioneer of the North this year. So it should be, here it is, Corpse of Brave Bent Polatron. The body of brave Brent Peltron lies before you, replete with savagery and grisly wounds. Brent's suspicions were not baseless after all, and he has been chewed on by the charr. What fate has befallen the other Ebon Vanguard? I hope the others aren't this gnarled. The reward we get from this is actually a super cool ability. It's called Ebon Vanguard Sniper Support, and it's a fun ability that me and a lot of friends have always tried to use for random stuff. It basically does like a flat amount of damage, like 90 or something like that, but there's a small % chance that it'll actually do 10 times that damage. So it's one of the few ways that you can get numbers that are like close to 1,000 in this game naturally. So that's pretty cool, and it just like one-shots most stuff you chuck it at. It's a really cool ability. It has had some uses in the past for certain speed clears, but not a ton of practical use. But just a fun, silly ability. I actually believe it also has a chance to do, I forget how it's worded, if it has a higher chance to do the bonus damage versus charr, if it has chance to do another hit. I think it has a chance to do another hit against charrs, so it can do like almost 2,000 damage to a charr. There's Jen Valefield. Thankfully, it's not the corpse of Jen Valefield. Because the other guy looked pretty bad. At last, a familiar face amongst this madness. We were attacked by something. I couldn't see what it was, just that it was enormous. We had to run and we separated. I'm not sure where the others are. I'll go with you. We need to find Chance and Captain. Make sure that they're all right. How do we get there? I guess we go down and up that way, maybe? Oh, this isn't something I actually noticed until now, but the people who are not guarding, excuse me, the people who are at these shrines actually change. In like more dangerous areas, they're the Ebon Vanguard, and in like just normal areas, they're like Ascalon refugees. This is a pretty interesting detail. Kind of like how in Nightfall, if they wanted to have an area where they could give you a bounty for like Cornins or something like that for killing the Cornin soldiers, but they couldn't use the normal like wandering priests and stuff they used for Corna. They would put a sun spear there. Okay, we should be able to go down and around this way. Man, Gruul and Elementals. This brings me back to the very, very early days of the Let's Play. Oh, a luck. Just keep on going. Okay, it's up around this way. A lot of mobs here. Also, something that's kind of interesting is very similar to pre-searing. A lot of the mobs don't seem to really be in packs. Some of them are, but there seems to be quite a few just like random single mobs running around. Which, if that was done on purpose, that's actually pretty cool. There definitely are packs, don't get me wrong, but like, for example, see how we aggroed this group and there's just those two guys chilling back there? Oh, wait, are those spirits? I think those are both spirits, actually. Yeah, those are both spirits. Grab up all these enemies. Oh, this is for a quest here, the Swarm of Bees. This is for a another quest. I believe it's for a quest, actually. It's like a repeatable way to get honeycombs, which are like a way to remove death penalty. Ah, back. Charr? Oh, it's you two. It's a good thing you're here. I'm holding up, but Mr. Pointy was getting a little nervous. I was about to roust every charr in this place as soon as I stop bleeding when I move. Anytime now. Maybe I'm too injured to fight, but I can still offer inspiring humilities to pump us up for battle. Hey, let's just find the sergeant before Blaze Claw turns him into short rib. Hey, here's a whole bunch of these swarms of bees out here in the field. Oh, worms popping out of the ground. This is also very early Ascalon. If you remember outside of Ashford Abbey. One of the dungeons is actually back this way. Actually, I kind of want to find that vendor that's about these bees, because I know they're around here. They're in this field, I think, somewhere. Maybe they're back by the dungeon. I'm trying to remember. Bees. Yeah, I think he's over there, so we'll have to go talk to him in a minute. Sergeant Weststar. Hey, Sarge.
Are you still here?
Gaggles empathy. Jen, Chance, I'm grateful you're not dead. Raise blood count and another char attacked me and heading in the dungeon. We were safe for now, but this isn't over. Maybe worse than we thought. Those chars said they were mean. They're kind. Now they're kind named Ragnar. There's something insidious afoot, but whatever it is, they'll only bode ill for us if they aren't stopped. Yeah, here we go. So 10% chance to do piercing damage, 25% chance of blank if it's a char. So it's just a bonus chance of the char. I believe... I don't know if this quest is the dungeon quest or if this is something else.
What news?
I don't think this is actually the dungeon quest. I think this is just a short quest. This is, yeah, okay, this is a really short quest. Okay. Raise Blazeclaw and his minions have fled into Ragnar's menagerie. If we strike now, we can enter the battle on our terms. Our deaths may be slightly less horrifying. Be warned, Blazeclaw's minions, a fierce beast, men holds into the shadows, appearing in the flash of claws and death. This will not be an easy battle. Live fast, die young, and take a super powerful char down with you. Yeah, okay. I just had to open up the wiki real quick to see if this was a really quick quest, and it is very fast, so we definitely will not be doing it next time. We'll be doing it here, because he is right here. Blaze. This is a cool dungeon. I'm excited for that that dungeon episode. I'm gonna have to I might have to practice this dungeon a little bit because it's been a little bit since I've soloed this one. Raised Blade Claw, Charr Assassin. That's pretty unique. I don't think there's any other Charr Assassins in the game to my knowledge. Yeah, that was it. Like I said, the short quest was an understatement. We can see Captain Langmar for our reward. I believe there's actually one more quest, so we will have one more episode, I believe, with the Ebon Vanguard before we go back on to our other pass. But let's look at this little camp here. It's pretty cool. This guy. Yeah, here it is, honeycombs. Whether you find Grawl, Charr, or not find Behive, convince the Vanguard to test us there. I think Grawl are either proto-Charr or more likely an important source of Charr nutrition. Either way, removing Gulch. Grawl should help thin out the Charr. If you want to aid my research, kill the Grawl and bring me their stone necklaces so I can keep an accurate account. Unfortunately, ultimately, we may have to remove all the Grawl as part of the solution to the Charr problem. For now, every 8 you bring me, I will give you a honeycomb. So, kind of cool. But let's go back to Captain Langmar for our reward. Is that a ranger? Oh no, that's a warrior. I'm trying to remember the silhouettes of the different characters in this game. Alright, Captain Langmar. At last we are free of the menace of the Rake Blazeclaw and his nightmarish minion. One less leader amongst the Charrs, a battle won countless times in the field. Allow me to induct you as an honorary member of our unit. Take this compensation for your brave deeds. You did good, kid. Alright. That is going to be the end of today's episode, though. I want to thank you all for coming out. I hope you have a great day, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye-bye.